Looks like I am live this time. Good. Enough messing around with computers. The things that always work. Yeah, so what's up, everybody? Like we did last week, me and Brian got to play some Destiny 2. I am Hugo Siglet. You can find my info in the description, I think. Well, let me actually look to see if it's there. Actually, I can't see on the screen. But, yeah. If you need my PSN, I'll just tell it to you if it's not there. But I think it's there. If not, it's in my bio, I think, or something like that. But I am with Brian, so you want to say what's up, Brian?
Yeah, I am Brian Mushala. You can find me on PSN and Xbox Live as CloudStripe768. My Switch code is a bunch of numbers.
Yes.
Fuck PC, even though we're playing on PC.
Yeah, just for shits and gigs. Speaking of PC being trash, it switched the resolution on me for no reason. Yay. I was wondering why it looked so awful, but it's because it dropped it down to that, what is it, like the laptop resolution, 1366 by 768? Yeah. No idea why it would do that. My TV is fucking 4K. So, yeah, but, alright. So this is one problem solved. But yeah, lately I've been playing a few different things. Still Red Dead Redemption 2. Still Witcher 3. I'm actually getting closer to the end of that. I'm almost to the point where you finally find Ciri, I think. You never know, though. There's been several times where you think you're going to find her, and then you don't. You know how it
Bait
is.
and switch.
Oh, yeah. Lots of that. Lots of, oh, you need this from me? Oh, well, I need this from you first. In Witcher 3. But, yeah, also been playing Dark Souls on my Switch. Been having fun with that. Also Splatoon 2. A little bit of Zelda. And... oh yeah, tonight I started playing Spyro Reignited. I was playing the first game first, obviously, but... yeah, it's a lot of fun. I like it. Very cool. It's, not a very difficult platformer, like unlike stuff like Crash Bandicoot and all that, but it's fun. Or Jak and Daxter, that's another one that was like, at least the first one is stupidly difficult and not fun.
Really?
The first one, yeah, it's ridiculous. Well, it's like, it's not even that, it's just that there are no checkpoints. So it's like you can end up making a bunch of progress, and then if you die, you get reset. And it's one of those ones where you can get hit like 3 times, and if, like, you know, you die if you get hit 3 times, basically. So it's kind of irritating.
Well, you can get... yeah, I'm not confusing my games. You can get double health in that game, and you get a checkpoint every time you get a power orb. And they come fairly frequently while you're in levels.
Not when I played
I mean,
it. It was pretty
was
brutal. Like, I made it through
bullshit.
a number of the levels, but then stopped. So I'm glad that Spyro isn't like insanely tough like that, or just frustrating to play, really.
I can absolutely agree with Crash. I don't know, Jak and Daxter I never found too difficult. I've also platinumed it essentially 3 times.
See, I'm okay with Crash's difficulty because it's just like, it's more obvious. It makes sense why it's difficult. While Jak and Daxter, it's really just frustrating and annoyingly difficult. Like, I just don't like the checkpoint stuff, and I don't know, some of the platforming is a little annoying too, but Crash is just straightforward. Either you're good at 2D platforming or you suck. And I suck at it, so it's like I die, but it's like you keep chipping away at it because it's like, you know, you can get there eventually if you just do it better. But Jak and Daxter, I don't have that motivation to keep trying.
It's a pretty easy platinum for the most part. There's some obnoxious levels, but yeah, I've I played it on PS3, I played it on PS4. The
Nice.
second and third ones are better, but I don't know.
Hmm.
It's that nostalgia thing for me. With Spyro and Crash, I didn't have that at all, whereas I had it for Ratchet and Jack.
Yeah, you didn't play. What's it called? Spyro though, didn't you? You said you didn't.
On PS1, no. I will though. I got it for my wife.
Yeah.
She was a really big Crash and Spyro fan, so I got her Spyro as kind of an early Christmas present, and I'll play it at some point. I have it on I have it on my PS4 now, so there's no reason not to play it. So I'll definitely get around to it at some point.
Cool. Yeah. No, it's good. I like it. Definitely. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I've been playing, other than Gran Turismo Sport. I mean, it's not like I was ever out of it, but I've been getting more into it lately. Especially because like we had an F1 race, which are kind of rare. Like we have them every couple of months or so, and it's one of my favorite cars to drive, and I did pretty well, to say the least. Like I got into a race with some of the top 10. I was even in the top 10 at one point on the leaderboard for the lap times. And I did get beat by the guy who was in first place on the leaderboard, but I came in second, which is pretty damn good considering I'm usually like... lately I've barely even been in the top 100. Like, because I wasn't playing enough and was starting to drive like shit, and that's what happens, kind of, but did really well in that race, and last I checked I was like ranked 41, but that's like because I skipped a race, so once I do the race tomorrow I should be ranked even better than that, I think. So good. It's always fun to be ranked high, even though this is the season that doesn't even count, but now I know what I did wrong on the seasons that did. Basically never rage quit a race because it brings your rank down to like a third of what it was before, basically. It really kills you, which is kind of ridiculous, but whatever. It is what it is. At least now I know.
Well, it makes sense. I'm sure they don't want people...
Yeah, the problem is that also does it if you get disconnected before the race, which is, like, if you don't even start the race, you'll still have your points drop. Like, I had my points drop from 40,000 to 15 twice. And it, like, the amount of points you get in the actual tournament is almost entirely based on your, well, it is entirely based on your opponent. So it's like, if you get deranked like that, you'll, even if you win the race, you'll only be getting like 300 points. While if you're in a top split, like I was the other day with the top, a lot of people in the top 10, even last place would get like 700. Like if you finish in the top 10, you're getting over 1,000. So that's kind of how it works. It's like all skill based and stuff. So it really kills you to have your rank go down for something stupid like that. And the other problem with, having your rank go down is, like, once it goes down, then you start racing with, like, lower class people, and they're extremely dirty, and then your safety rating goes down, then it becomes even harder to make your way back up. So that kind of what happened to me the entire summer, was dealing with that. Now I'm, like, finally back to where I should have been. But yeah, what have you been playing?
What have I been playing? A bunch of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm fascinated to know how far into the game I actually am. I feel like I've just been playing for like 70 hours and I'm halfway through or something ridiculous like that. But it's actually getting pretty good. I'm getting into a lot of First Civilization and stuff, actually, which is right up your alley. I haven't been playing too much Red Dead because I've been focusing on Assassin's Creed, but I have been playing Soul Calibur and a lot of Diablo actually on Switch.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. I've been playing Road Redemption on Switch too because it came out last week on PS4. I've been a fan of that game since it was on early access on PC because it's basically Road Rash, but you know, modern, which is something I've always wanted because Road Rash is like such a fun game, and so is this. Basically, it's kind of a remake of it, and like I saw it came out on PS4. I was like saying like, man, it would be awesome if they put it on the Switch. I didn't even realize it was coming out on PS4. Then I go and look, and it literally came out on Switch at the same day. So I was like, fuck yeah, and fucking obviously downloaded it right away. I've been playing it ever since, and I also beat the campaign. Although it's one of those things where you kind of replay it, but I actually never beat the campaign on PC, but finally did on Switch just because on Switch I'm like way more eager to play it. So. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a great game.
Okay, yeah, I saw that. Or I've seen a little bit about something called Road Redemption. Now I know it's like Road Rash.
Yeah, yeah. It feels just like it too. That's the really cool part. They definitely added like a bunch of stuff, different mechanics and stuff, but the general feel of it is almost identical.
Okay.
Which is pretty important because like that was one of the cool things about it. It's like the first time I bashed someone's head off playing this game, I was like, it was just such a familiar feeling to Road Rash, and like it every time it would happen, it was hysterical for the first like several hours of playing the game. It like never got old. It was just like, it's just so funny just to be able to drive a motorcycle, be in a race, and then just bash someone off their bike, beat the shit out of them. It's really fun, and yeah, I'm really glad that they decided to put it on Switch because obviously originally they planned to release it a long time ago on PS4, and apparently it must have got delayed because they wanted to put it out on Switch at the same time. So yeah, I'm fine with that because I obviously am happy with it, and it's a good port too, surprisingly. I was a little worried because it's a Unity game, and actually on PC it ran pretty terribly at first, but they patched it over time, it got better, and on Switch it's great. It's not 60, but it's at least 30, and the resolution is actually pretty good.
Switch Master Race.
Hell yeah. But yeah, so forgot that one, but that's about it. Yeah, so I don't know if you've heard anything in gaming. I did actually hear a rumor that they might be releasing more DLC for Zelda, which would obviously be awesome.
I saw that. I don't think that's it though. I mean, it's possible, but the rumor was Nintendo is hiring for something Zelda that sounds like Zelda. So people think it might be a new Zelda. People think it might be more DLC. Nintendo has been kind of going on.
Oh, they're just hiring people for Zelda?
Not even for Zelda, just dungeons, and I don't remember the exact description, but it was to one of those generic job postings that kind of hinted that it might be Zelda because it sounds Zelda-like with some of the stuff.
That could be anything.
Could be DLC, it could be a new Zelda game, it could be a Zelda-like game that's not Zelda.
Never know, but I would assume it's just the new Zelda because they, you know, got to start working on that at some point. We'll be waiting 10 years for it.
The CPU network is deep in the maintenance levels. Amanda, is this what we're looking for?
It depends on how long Switch is alive.
That's the place.
And Raren.
Okay, I've got the location. Let's find a way down.
Yeah, I wonder how they'll handle it, like, because I almost assumed that they're going to wait for the next console to put out another Zelda. Although they have put out 2 Zeldas in the past on one console, it's just like...
N64, GameCube, Wii, and 3DS.
Well, the Wii, it was a cross-gen one, though, like the one on Wii U. So it almost doesn't even count.
True, but it's one of those weird in-between ones. I'll count it.
Yeah.
I'm not counting the Wii U ports of Zelda, though.
Yeah, definitely not. Those shouldn't count. But
I think we'll get another one Switch.
I would definitely like some DLC for Breath of the Wild because it's such a good Zelda game, and I think it would be great to have more of it. The Champions Ballad was really good, I thought.
Looks like the Hive dug a shortcut for us. Let's head
It's
down
my
that
favorite Divine Beast
Definitely in Hive
because it was the most
territory now.
difficult.
Keep radio chatter to a minimum.
It was the most interesting dungeon. Sure.
Unnecessary attention.
Yep, and the boss fight was pretty good too.
Was that the monk? Or was the monk afterwards?
The monk.
I don't remember.
The monk was after the Divine Beast, I think. After the dungeon you finished.
Yeah. What was the boss of that Divine Beast? Was it the monk or was the monk?
I think it was the monk, wasn't it?
Or was the monk like the end boss for all the trials for doing all the shit? I don't remember. I played it when it first came out and I haven't played it since.
Well, like, once you do all the trials, then you go to the Divine Beast, and I'm pretty sure, like, after that is the monk. Like, the monk is the last thing in the Champions Ballad, I know that.
Yeah.
Because that was, like, the ending of it, when you get the dirt bike and stuff, so... Yeah, I think, the monk was the boss of the Divine Beast, unless there's like, another Ganon thing I'm forgetting, but I don't think so. Like Thunderblight, that douchebag.
It's hard to remember because there were Ganons, but they were the trial Ganons.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the monk, but I'm actually going to be playing it again soon, so that'll be fun. Because, I did beat Thunderblight, but I still got the other 3 and all the trials, so...
Fuck you.
Yeah, I gotta love the thralls.
Oh, I love my overpowered sniper rifle. It feels dirty though. Oh, almost died. It feels dirty, 1, playing it on PC, 2, playing mouse and keyboard. I do like it though. I feel dirty for saying that.
I tried the mouse and keyboard. I like the controller better. Still, even though there's no auto aim.
Oh, shit.
Well, I don't think there's auto aim.
Guardian down.
I bounced off the
Nice.
little door frame right above the door.
Is there? Let me see. I'm seeing if there's auto aim. I don't think there is. No. Yeah, no, this none. At least that I can see. I've not felt any either, so I think it's because they don't want the keyboard and mouse players to whine about it. Because somehow, even though they have a giant advantage by using a mouse and keyboard, they'll still complain if a game has auto aim for the controllers, as if it's like anywhere near equal.
Oh no, it's not. This is. It's a little weird but I kind of have a handle on it now, and it's cheating. It just feels cheating. It's so easy to line up headshots.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh.
Well, long time since I played.
Oh
any
wow.
level.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if this. Thought we were supposed to jump down, but yeah, that was weird. Really dark down here. Why is there no flashlight? Damn it. Oh, we're supposed to go the other way. I think. I don't know.
Yep. The only thing I don't like about mouse and keyboard is the control layout. It's weird having to press C to melee, and
Yeah,
The
I'd
little-
change it.
the little squiggly apostrophe to change weapons. Oh, I forgot. You can just scroll.
I
on
would
the
have
mouse
just
wheel.
changed it.
That's too much work.
Well, actually, I
something
did, but
that
I'm
I-
not even using the keyboard or mouse.
Oops. Gotta turn off touchpad. No wonder I've been fucking up.
Warning. CPU network disrupted.
No, there's no way the Hive didn't hear that alarm.
Move it, Guardian.
We got the CPU, but we stirred up the entire Hive colony.
Oh, this is the one with the tanks. That's cool.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Forgot about
This was a
this.
fun level.
If you make it to the
Yeah.
center of the arcology, we should be able to send someone to pick you up from there. Holiday.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on it.
Are
I didn't
like
really like this
guns
part.
not
This
activated,
road leads
or
to the center of the arcology. We'll need a way out once we get there.
I wonder why we don't
Strapping in
have
and about to
guns?
Take off. I'll be there ASAP.
Amanda,
Sir?
fly fast. Fly safe.
Yes, sir.
I think this level will just get the fuck out. And then the tanks come later. With the Red
Yeah.
Legion.
Still cool. Nice to mix things up. Use some
Oh,
vehicles.
this was giving me Halo flashbacks.
Yeah, definitely.
Including awkward handling.
Yeah, because they have it like the whole look where you want to steer instead of actually steering the thing.
Oh, I have the exact opposite. For me, it's having to steer instead of look where you want to steer.
Oh, that's actually, I like that better.
Oh, I was expecting the look where you steer because that's how it is in Halo and
Oops. I hit spacebar and it jumped out.
Got eyes on you, pal. Meet you at the end of the road.
Oh, look at this
Good work.
big place. What the fuck is this
Let's
shit?
get that CPU back to control and decrypt these transmissions.
Things may finally be looking up. for
Yeah, I
us.
like this better because you can look around and stuff without driving into a wall.
But yeah, how do you feel about the little bit of news about Final Fantasy 15 rather?
I don't know, like, because I haven't played the game, but I mean, they're canceling DLC. Did they already like sell the DLC to people, or?
They did not, I don't think, release a second season pass. I think that was the plan, but they hadn't done that just yet.
Mm-hmm.
And they had 4 DLCs planned for another 4 characters. All but one were canceled. There's still one DLC coming out December or next year or something like that. The other 3 have been canceled.
The Almighty.
And then the director, Hajime Tabata, resigned from
Yeah.
Square Enix and left the company and is starting his own company now.
Hundreds of worlds. Those that resisted no longer exist.
Is very weird and sudden, I
The
felt.
Almighty
Yeah.
annihilates stars.
I mean, I don't know. Like Square Enix is like not doing well or something, which is, I'm wondering what's the cause. Like, I thought a lot of their games had been selling pretty well, but guess not. I don't know. Because Final Fantasy
Well,
15 had to have done well, and
I
Tomb
think
Raider seems to do pretty good, I
Nothing
think. I
and
don't know.
no
Final
one
Fantasy
survives
15
Gaul's
did
mission.
exceed sales
What he
expectations
wants
ultimately. I think
to
they
travel
had an absurd number of sales expectations
its
that it
light.
needed to get to kind of break
As
even,
for the
considering the
Almighty,
game was in development for like 10
it's now
years.
pointed at our
And I
side.
think they reached that.
In short, sir, the war's over. And we've lost.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they reached that and then exceeded a little bit, and then they delayed it and had the PC version come out last year. And obviously things were going well enough where they planned out another year's worth of DLC, but something happened. There was the report on the specific studio that Tabata was heading up suffering a massive loss just due to it being founded and developing a game engine. That might have something to do with it, and Square Enix didn't like that compared to how much they were getting back.
This enemy has
Plus,
taken our
they
home,
sold
taken our light, and now
IO
they threaten our
Yeah.
very
Interactive
existence.
and Hitman,
We're going all in on
Yeah.
this.
and
Almighty.
Tomb Raider probably
How
didn't
long
do
before
well
the
this
fleet's
time
combat
since
ready?
they
Zavala, wait.
released in September,
If
which
we
is the
wait,
same
we
month that
die.
Dragon Quest
But
released,
if we attack
that Destiny Forsaken
together,
released,
we
that
can take back
Spider-Man
our home,
released.
Our light, our hope,
Yeah, that's
or we
true.
die trying.
So
Especially
I'm-
with
I'm
Spider-Man
now.
sales, but
I need my fire too.
September was
I
busy.
think they kind of always release Tomb Raider around that time. I think October, November. I think November would be worse, but
They usually do. I mean, Rise was Rise was an exclusive on Xbox One for a year, so they had the money. They didn't care when they released it. They got paid to release it whenever the fuck they wanted.
yeah.
And then it came out about a year later, I think in like December on PlayStation. So it was not quite. It was like the tail end of the holiday rush. So they probably picked up some sales just from people having some extra money left over after November and October and all that.
Yeah.
But this year it was right at the very beginning, but at the end of the month after a bunch of pretty big releases. And I mean, the reports have been saying that Dragon Quest XI did quite well. So I'm sure that didn't help.
So. Oh, okay. The next story mission is on Nessus. It says it requires level 7. Am I at level 7 yet?
We'll be fine.
No,
Just fine.
you are level
Shit.
6.
Well, there is another mission. Oh wait, I'm standing right next to her. We can just do this, I guess.
You know, I've fought on
Just-
every
You could
battlefield
also
in
come
the
over here
system.
and
Mars, Venus, the Hive Dreadnought,
fight
you
this
name it, I've
walker.
been there.
Dismissed.
Oh wait, I thought there was a.
Come on, Guardian. Look alive.
Oh, she did give me a.
Guardian
Oh,
down.
okay, yeah. Destroy the walker. Alright. Wait a sec. Did I take a wrong turn? Alright, here we go.
Break it up, Fallen.
Or you'll break them.
Oh, it's immune to that. Why?
It's immune to most things when its brain is out,
Oh.
except for its brain.
I was trying to kill it with the sword.
Guardian down.
Oh, you bitch.
Where'd you go?
Guardian down. Ha! It's down. Demolish that wall.
Heavy losses for the Fallen and a tactical advantage for us. Good job.
Wait, how is this Marauder immune to everything? Oh, it's leaving. Alright. Oh, I'm only like halfway to level 7 too.
I got a little more than that too.
It's weak sauce. Alright. Oh shit.
Guardian down.
These are not as easy to do when you're level 6.
Oh great, level 50 comes in and gets it right away. So I waste my super. He's like killing that thing like with one clip. What the fuck, bro? Alright. Hey, what's up, Morgan? Alright, what should we do next? Since we can't do the story mission.
There is a bunch of little quests we can do.
Oh, there's one that says chase the fallen out of the control center. Yeah, why don't we... Yeah, let's try that one. Alright.
Enemy of my enemy.
What? Yeah, I think
Enemy
that's
of
it.
my... That might be the main... That might be a main story one. Got a different color.
I don't think it is. It's like blue. I think it's like a side quest or something, but yeah, we'll do that. Should be cool. I mean, like, what's it called? Crucible doesn't level your regular player up, does it?
I think it does.
Oh, it does? Let me see, what do I have for... Damn, I need a new primary weapon. Some new boots. And I got a new helmet that I can't use yet. All right.
Ah, good. Here. I presume Sloane's briefed you.
We go in, we scare the Fallen out of the control center, we get out.
All right.
Uh-oh.
What? Oh, yeah, maybe we can't go in here.
That's the way we're supposed to go.
Is it? Maybe we can just run past them.
I don't foresee this going well if we can't fight the enemies on the way
Oh.
to the quest.
They're shooting. Yeah, they shot and killed me. I'm confused why, because it doesn't say you have to be like a super high level or anything like that. I don't understand. Because I think I've done this mission before too. This is the one where you're hopping from like platform to platform. Is that the actual way we're supposed to go, or is there a way around? Let me see if there's a way around.
Oh no. Recommended power.
Oh wait, no, I
220.
went backwards. Wait, what did it say? It's
Yeah,
so this
recommended power 220. It's not gonna end well.
trash. Wait, what power am I? 62. Okay. Okay.
Let's see, there's a couple of side quests that are recommended power 60. Maybe more up our alley.
Yeah? Can't you like pay real money to get other dances in this game or something?
Something like that, yeah. And the tower, there is a microtransaction store.
Alright, so you know where the side mission is, so I'll follow
Well, I
you.
don't know how to. I'm not quite sure how we cancel the mission that we're on.
Oh, I can cancel. Cause I think, okay, there it was. Triangle. Alright, which side mission did you want to do? Bad Neighbors, Siren Song, Deathless. Let's try Siren Song. Alright.
Sure, we could do that.
Stubborn Oak, I think that's a shotgun though. It's like I get chest armors, but they're not worth using just because I got awesome chest armor already. Well, that's kind of whack. If you switch your special weapon, you all of a sudden have no special ammo.
I think it depends.
I just want to see what this thing is like. And it's kind of like one of those slow firing shotguns. Not a fan. There's no range at all either. Sentry servitors? Oh, there's one. Oh shit, there's like... Oh shit. I just got raped. Oh, why did it spawn me all the way over here? What the fuck? Like 8 miles away from you. Now it's unlocked. Leg armor. Okay, here's the mission.
Guardian, we're reading some odd fluctuations in our scans. Gravity waves. Small for now, but amp them up and they'll rip us apart. I've got 3 locations where the waves are strongest. Sending you coordinates.
Alright. Alright, so where are the coordinates? Okay, this way. Wait, what? Oh, what the hell? Scan gravity waves.
I don't see anything, Sloan, but Did you hear that?
What are you picking up?
It's gone. Maybe I'm imagining things.
Oh yeah,
check
Morgan,
your other
Brian was telling me that
Do it quick.
the Zelda
What I'm seeing.
rumors were like, cause I guess they were hiring people for people that can make dungeons and stuff. So it could be a DLC, or it could just be a new Zelda game, or it could be like a game with dungeons in it. But most likely it would be something Zelda involved, but not necessarily DLC. Just hopefully we don't have to wait 10 years for the next one.
I'm sure they want to make more Zelda. It sold really
Oh, yeah.
well,
Russia, but these
Oh, yeah.
even
waves
though
are growing
it's
fast.
not Switch's
Get
best-selling
over there
game
and you
by
should be able to track those
any
gravity
kind of
waves back
margin,
to their
which
source.
is crazy.
It's pretty embarrassing for the Nintendo fan base, I'd say. How can that not be number one? Like Mario
we'll
Kart did better? Give me a break. Mario Odyssey? Come on.
I can see Mario Odyssey. Splatoon 2 I can
I
also
can't.
see.
I can't. Well, Splatoon 2 isn't close, but... Nah, to me, Odyssey is trash compared to Zelda.
I like them both. I think they're both really, really good.
Slowly, you
It's
have
different.
to hear this.
I think
Strokes.
Zelda's
Amanda's grabbed
way,
your
way
data and
better.
is mapping the source now. Source says,
Mario Kart 2,
go shut him down.
like...
Mario
I-
Kart is kind of shitty. Not shitty, just weird.
It's
since
not
it's
shitty,
bored.
but I think
No, the
Zelda's
game itself
just
is great. Just
on another level.
I meant to say that the game isn't shitty. It's just weird that it did so well
I hope
considering
that's
it's
true.
a port of a Wii U game.
Yeah, that makes it even worse, I think. The fact that that would sell better, like, this is so stupid. Like, how is there people with a Switch that haven't bought Zelda? That's what I don't understand. And it's like, I know a few people that, like, don't have it somehow, and it's like, what is wrong with you? How do you have Splatoon 2 and anything else but not Zelda? Like, that's the first game you should get with a Switch. It should be mandatory, I think. It's just so clearly the flagship game for the Switch and the best game for it, too.
It was until
know how-
Fortnite came along.
Okay. Mr. Fortnite now. No, like, you know how much I love Doom and Rocket League. And I still think Zelda's the best game on the Switch.
Slowly, it's
Oh yeah,
big-
by
a big one.
a lot.
They really are going to shake
I'd
this
say so,
arcology to
yeah.
pieces.
Then let's do the same to them.
I mean, some people might even say that Zelda's the best game of 2017.
Some people might say Zelda's the best game of the last 20 years.
I guess so. Some people might. I think it's one of them.
I'm one of them.
I'd say it's one of the best games of the generation, definitely, yeah. Definitely better than Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't know how the fuck people are overrating that game so much. Makes it harder for me to play it. Makes me feel dirty.
I mean, it's really good, just not anywhere near as good as other games.
Zelda, yeah. I actually do like it better than the first Red Dead so far, but that doesn't say a whole lot for me personally.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey is better.
Yeah, not for me, but it's all good. I don't care.
Should be, man.
I'd rather
East
people.
too.
I'd rather hear that than just hear Red Dead Redemption 2 over and over again, because yeah, that's a lot more people are saying that, and it gets annoying because it's just so clearly not anywhere near as good as God of War or Spider-Man, in my opinion. But we'll see
Or
what happens
Assassin's
with Game
Creed.
of the Year.
It'll win because it's Rockstar.
Yeah, it will, especially Jeff Corporate Shill Keeley's award show, but I think really God of War will win though overall. Like, I think it'll get the most Game of the Year awards.
Well, he gets it right sometimes, like Overwatch.
Yeah, see, that's an example of him getting it wrong. That's the funny thing. Is Overwatch wasn't even close. It wasn't even close to Uncharted 4 as far as the overall winner, so
You're right, Uncharted 4 just was garbage in comparison.
I mean, it wasn't even close as amount of awards. It was like had barely half of what Uncharted 4 got. So.
I don't even remember Uncharted 4's story. Overwatch has a
Sure
better
you do.
story.
Oh, okay. It doesn't even have a story. What are you talking about?
Exactly, bro.
And that's why it sucks. Not to mention the
Triggered.
gameplay's trash. Fortnite's better. Yay, level 7, finally. I mean, to be honest, I had more fun playing Paladins than Overwatch. And that's not really a great game either.
And that's why you have no taste. Oof, oof. Mr. Mafia.
What, you didn't like Mafia?
I haven't actually played it yet. I want to. It's definitely on the list. It's definitely on my hard drive. Thanks to PlayStation Plus, but I just haven't gotten around to it.
I never said it was perfect. It's very, very repetitive, but the story is very good. And the gameplay is pretty good too. I mean, it's better than some other open world games, like Red Dead, for example.
I don't mind repetitive gameplay.
You will
I like-
for this
I like to
one.
be-
It's like really, really repetitive. Like,
Possibly, but I mean, at the same time, I do like Ubisoft games.
see, it's not even repetitive in that way. It's more repetitive in like it's kind of similar to Assassin's Creed 1, where it makes you do 27 small missions throughout the course of the game to do 9 main ones that are actually fun. You know, that it's that kind of thing. Like where you have to do so many different things to.
We're hearing that sound on all sensors now. Feeling it too.
Oh yeah, Morgan. Breath of the Wild definitely won Game of the Year. It won more of them. So yeah, it's definitely, most people say it's Game of the Year. I personally liked Horizon better, but not by much. Like, but it certainly more people thought Zelda was better, and I can understand that completely. Which is why I think everyone who has a Switch should own it, but somehow not everyone did. Which is just weird to me.
Waiting for that sale for it.
I mean, Horizon was almost as far behind Zelda as Overwatch was behind Uncharted 4. Or GTA behind The Last of Us. That was another one Jeff Keighley got completely wrong, but screw him. It's like, I like what he does and stuff, but it's just his show just seems so bought and paid for. The fact that GTA 5 could win over The Last of Us when The Last of Us still holds the record for the most Game of the Year awards won by any game. It's just one of the most unanimous Game of the Year award winners in the past, you know, since it's been keeping track of it. So for, you know, it to not win his award show kind of seems a little shady.
Then we got a problem. Those must have been transmitters.
Yeah,
Because GTA 5 wasn't even that good. Like, the single player was, but, like, the multiplayer was awful. Like,
I feel sick. Keep it together, girl.
I don't know.
It's a Rockstar game. Rockstar is just oh, it's a lot of exploding thralls.
Oh, yeah, Morgan, Fallout 76, I tried it. I'm probably not going to get it. I don't know. What about you, Brian?
I came pretty close. I actually had 2 of the Power Armor editions pre-ordered. I sold one. I was thinking about selling the other one. I was thinking about keeping the other one, and then, like yesterday, I canceled it. I just didn't care enough to sell it. It's too much work for not that much payoff, since they're not even selling for that much on eBay anymore.
The special edition?
Yeah. I don't know what that tells you about Fallout 76.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of people aren't happy with it at the moment. Like, I didn't have time to play very much of the beta, but it seemed alright, but it also did seem kind of empty, and like I didn't have a chance to dig deeper to see what is actually, you know, there. Like what makes it more playable than Fallout 4. Although I did like think that the multiplayer aspect of it could be interesting, like because at least around the beginning areas there was a lot of people. So I wonder if it would thin out over time. Like it's like I wonder how it's gonna work.
It was okay, but I don't like the PvP part. That instantly ruined the entirety of the game for me. Not what I want to deal with. I don't want to explore and have people just troll me and shoot me in the back. Not why
See,
play
I
games.
like that because I like to do that to people, but yeah, no, it's can't you opt out of it?
Not entirely.
Yeah, see, I
can.
really like Fallout 4, but I hated New Vegas, to be honest. Like, some people like it better because it has more of the RPG stuff. That's actually why I don't like it. It was just incredibly boring to me. It doesn't play as nicely as 4, and the story is nowhere near as interesting as 3 or 4 to me. So, which is a shame because I really like Vegas, but yeah, I really could not even force myself to get into that game. Not even close.
Or I played the hell out of New Vegas.
He's singing like the crystal. Are they drawing
Yeah, I
power
played
from each other?
the hell out of the first hour or two before I figured out that I hated it, and then stopped.
We're stable again. Whatever you did, it worked.
And yeah, Morgan, I've dabbled in Borderlands here and there, and I think I'm definitely getting Borderlands 2 on PSVR,
Rock, coming right
which
up.
seems like at least super fun. Although I'm a little pissed that there's no co-op,
I'm gonna run on you.
which really doesn't make sense. Even the Vita version had at least 2-player co-op.
Thrusters, obviously. But what about warp drives or
So
I
I'm
strongly feel like
disappointed in
it's going to
that.
come
I'm
to
sure I'm
Switch
going to hear
now.
all about what Amanda will use that for.
What, Borderlands 2?
What were the Hive doing with it?
Yeah.
Hey, what up, Alex? I think it could. I mean, like if it ran that well on the Switch and PS3, it'll run even better on. I mean, ran that well on the Vita, and PS3, it'll run even better on Switch. Like maybe not PS4 levels, but it could be like kind of like the PS4 version, but 30 frames per second, maybe. Lower resolution too, probably. But otherwise, it'd probably be the same.
Mm-hmm.
Because there is a number of games that are like that.
I mean, it's out on PS3, Xbox One, all the PS3, Xbox 360, Vita. They're coming out with a VR version. They're not. They say they're making what's it called?
Borderlands 3?
Borderlands 3, but until I see it,
Yeah.
Brandy Pitchford is just tucking out his ass.
Yeah, a lot of people hate that guy. I don't know why.
What?
You spelled genius wrong. Yeah, way wrong. How's that a genius idea? That's just an idea.
Maybe he's calling me a genius?
Oh no, he would never call someone else a genius, only himself.
I don't know. I'm pretty smart and
Okay.
good looking.
No, he said he has a genius idea. What if I wrote down a list of all my favorite movie series? Missing
Oh,
the
it's a terrible
genius
fucking
part of
idea.
that. Yeah.
We're both level 7. We can now go to
Yes.
Nessus. And my boy, Cage 6, RIP.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert from promotional material advertising Destiny Forsaken
Yeah, how dare they?
and the front cover.
How dare they?
Or
Oh,
is
it's
that
even on the
Nessus?
front cover?
Yeah, the picture of the game is you holding Cage 6 and his lifeless body. The first trailer is him getting shot in the face. Spoiler alert. I couldn't afford Nathan Phillies anymore.
Yeah,
Commander's
probably.
Apollo
Yeah,
is
that's
back
gotta be it.
ignited again. While he prepares for the assault on the Almighty, we're going to find Cade
Too
and I
expensive.
forward. Luckily, we picked up an
Oh yeah,
odd
did you see
signal
that
from Cade's
Uncharted
ghost.
short
It's being
film they
boosted
made with
somehow
Nathan
from a
Fillion?
centaur called Nessus,
I haven't yet.
which is
It's
strange.
it's on my
Centaurs are
to-do
really
list.
just big rocks in the outer
Slash I
reaches of
forgot
the
about it
solar
completely
system.
until
There should be
we started
nothing
talking about
there.
Nathan Phillies. I'm surprised I haven't. I'm kind of gay for him. I need to hop
Yep.
on that. Sort of reminding me, I'm absolutely gonna go.
So much for nothing being here. Let's get to high ground so I can pin down Cade's location.
Yeah, this is my favorite planet of the basic ones. What, like, did they add more planets in the, like, DLC shit?
You can go. They have Mercury for Trials of Osiris,
Huh.
although parts of that are pretty terrible.
Here we go. Tracking Cade's
I
signal.
don't know about
think I'm getting
Warmind. I think Mars is said. I don't entirely remember.
Vex trap? What is Cade getting us into this time? Something around
And
here is
then the
blasting
newest
that
one,
signal into
Forsaken
space.
takes you to the
When we
reef.
find that something, we'll find Cade.
Did any of the planets look as cool as this one? I liked Venus
I don't
on Destiny 1 a lot, too.
What's it called?
Shame we couldn't go back there.
Not yet, at least. Mercury looks pretty cool.
Wouldn't it
It's
just
very
all be,
Vex-like.
like, burnt and stuff? 'Cause
No,
it's Mercury.
It's very Vex-like, but golden, and it is
Golden?
kind of scorched. Yeah.
What the
the
hell are
metal
these
is-
things? Those, like, little-ass frogs. It's Pepe! Pepe the frog. Praise Keck. I just scared him away because I tried to shoot one of them. Sorry, Pepe. Feels bad, man. Free Kekistan. Alright. Which way are we supposed to go? Oh, that way. Okay. Alright, what were we saying? Venus, Mercury. More Pepes. Where? I hear
There.
another one.
The signal's coming from that wrecked ship.
I haven't seen too much of the new stuff.
Hmm.
Mercury's okay. I haven't seen the new Mars. And I haven't seen
Oh,
the
there's a
reef
new
because I'm not
Mars?
level 30.
Hello. Are you here to rescue the
Oh,
Cade
it's the same Mars, but I think a different area of Mars.
The
I
Cade
think.
6 is currently
I
caught
don't really
in
know.
teleportation.
What about the raids?
Over
Have you
there.
done any of the
That was over
raids?
there. Ooh.
Probably not, right?
I've never done a raid.
Well,
in
they got
Destiny
the
ever.
mini. They got the mini cityscape, like a model city over here.
But I'm gonna be super unpleasant about it.
I'm sorry. What?
I have uploaded his new coordinates to you. Against my
Godzilla! Die, building!
Okay.
I am Godzilla.
I've actually never done a Destiny raid. Not even in Destiny 1.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
I heard the Destiny 1 raid is like the best part of the game. That's why I always wanted to do it, but yeah,
Yeah.
you know
Are
that
you
story.
okay?
But
You sound a little off.
yeah, I want to try to do one some point, but the problem is you need to get 5 other players to do it, and yeah, that seems like more effort
And look, here you
than
are.
I am probably going to put in.
See. She's just an AI.
See, that's the easy part for me. There are millions of websites that you can go to match up with people. You can always join a fight
Centaurs are
or
supposed to be just giant icy
clan or
rocks.
whatever and
How
do
did
it that way.
all this happen?
A robotic alien entity
See, that
called
seems
Vex,
way more difficult
0.014% conversion of the Centaur
than
message.
fixing the controls of a game that has the melee map to see.
The problem I've always run into is the simple fact that I'd have to get 5 other people to play with me that can stop at a moment's notice because one of my kids wakes up or something like that.
The Vex will vaporize you.
Yeah, also getting
Just-
players that don't suck. Because that
That
can
too.
be a pretty big problem. As I learned from trying to do the stupid heists in GTA, which I never got done because of consistently finding idiots as teammates. All it takes is one of them to be a bad player and you're fucked.
Yep, I need to find some good people for my posse in Red Dead. And a mode I'll never play.
What, in Red Dead?
Yeah.
Why?
In Red Dead Online, you form a posse.
Well, yeah, but why even bother play Red Dead Online?
I
Probably
wouldn't.
gonna suck.
So I said in a mode I'll never play.
Oh, well then you don't need to find it then.
And right over your head, didn't it?
No, we were talking about finding players. You said you need to find a posse for a mode you'll never play. But I thought you were just saying like, oh, I'm trying to get the platinum trophy or something. Like, that's what I assumed you meant.
No. I don't care.
And I was gonna say, fuck that. I'm not. Adding an online trophy immediately excludes the possibility of me getting a platinum trophy for that game. Not that I
Yeah.
would have anyways. I bet even the single player trophies are stupid as hell.
One of them is just like Grand Theft Auto, where you have to get a bunch of gold medals on missions, which immediately
That's
kind
not
of
fun.
yeah. I really don't like doing missions like that in ways that I don't want to do it.
Yeah, because a lot of their objectives are pretty dumb, and they make you start the whole mission from the beginning, so it can end up being pretty time-consuming the way they have it set up. So, yeah, not fun.
And a lot of them are just dumb, like get to some destination within a certain amount of time.
Yeah, or like don't take
So,
any
Nancy,
damage at a
what
certain point.
exactly
Stuff,
happened
stupid
here?
stuff like that.
The game
Or
says
don't
the
use any
Vex
healing
can
items.
manipulate the Vex portal system.
Yeah, that's
Which
one
are-
I've seen a lot. Yeah.
Which aren't too bad, but I don't like rushing through stuff.
Is like not that
So
smart.
getting people to a destination within
This
2 minutes is
not
obnoxious to
going
me.
well. How long have you been here exactly?
Long enough to see
Yeah.
the Vex convert this entire planetoid, kill all living organisms, reformat molecules, and digitize brain waves for further study. It's a fascinating process.
She sounds way too excited about that.
Oh. Oops.
So yeah.
Oh wait, I survived. Let me see if I can find my way out of here without dying. Ooh, maybe I could jump to that globe thing.
The globe thing will
Nope.
shoot you back.
I hit the ceiling and it dropped me straight down. So bye bye, I'm dead. What's that big thing over there. I don't know. What? Oh, wow. Yeah, there's definitely no auto aim.
You are good at destroying
I hadn't
the best.
actually checked,
Much better
but
than my crew
I
was.
did then, and you can, yeah, there's
I'm
nothing.
almost afraid to ask, but failsafe? What happened to the exit?
Which is kind of odd.
Only my captain can access those memories.
This is alright, because the game actually does play pretty good. Like, they did a pretty good job on the controls. Not quite Killzone Shadowfall levels, but yeah, pretty not bad though. Like on par with like Call of Duty and stuff, or maybe even better.
Yeah, even on mouse and keyboard, it's not too bad. I mean, it's annoying in a
It
lot
felt a
of
little
ways,
weird
but
to me. Like, and I've played some games on mouse and keyboard, like Quake Champions. I've only played that on mouse and keyboard because it just seems like the type of game that you cannot play with the gamepad. It's just so fast twitch.
Just beyond that next gate.
But it actually
Please
plays pretty
proceed.
good with the mouse and keyboard, so it
We get
works
stuck
out. But
like Cade?
this one
Oh,
I
no.
tried,
My judgment module
didn't like
is
it
much more reliable
too much.
than the
That's why I'm
Cade.
sticking with the controller.
We're through.
oh, I was going to try to plug in a controller,
Of
but
course. The Cade 6
I was
is
running
not
late.
far now.
that's why I stopped caring.
Still can, just need a cord, or yeah, and actually it would take a lot longer to set it up wirelessly. But yeah, if you just need a cord, basically.
Oh, that requires me to get up. I'm not
Jeez.
prepared to do that. The 3 feet that I would take to walk to my PlayStation 4 to unplug that charging cable for the DualShock.
Okay. See, it's easy to find a fire team of 5 people, but not walk 3 feet.
Hydra? Okay, yeah. No, handle that first, then me.
I'm a gamer. I'm lazy. Physically lazy.
Hey, you're doing great.
I am the
Yeah,
epitome
you wouldn't
of
like, you wouldn't
the
like,
epitome of that fat guy from South Park in the World of Warcraft.
or the comic book store guy from The Simpsons. Or did they get rid of him like they got rid of Apu because it's too much of a stereotype? Oh wait, no, he's white, so they don't care if they stereotype him.
Good job. Now get over here and work with you again.
Yeah, no, you'd hate Creed.
Cade? What have you got?
I forget the name. What is it? Rise to Glory or something? Creed.
Maybe not. Doesn't matter.
I don't know. The friggin' Creed boxing game on PSVR. You'd hate that
Say you've got it.
because
Fine, I'll say
yeah, it's exhausting to most people.
Oh my cotton socks, did you not hear?
It would be to me if the game didn't like make me stop actually punching because my virtual fighter runs out of steam in 2 seconds, but so it barely even makes me that tired because of that.
No. No, the real reason is my DualShock 4 is being occupied by my wife playing Spyro, so
Damn it.
I'd rather play on mouse and keyboard than find my Xbox controller. I don't even know where that is.
Yeah, why is my PS4 still on? Alright. PS4 Pro. We professional up in this bitch.
I just like my shit to look nice. Don't care about the professionalism of it.
Failsafe, we're at your coordinates. Cade is stuck inside
Yeah.
the Vex portal system.
Yeah.
Can you help us find the power source so we can get him out?
No, I care about the professionals part of it more, but I do care how it looks too, which is why I put a vinyl on it.
I can guide you there.
Okay, so we find this Vex teleporter and shut it down. Easy.
Do I have any new guns yet? Jesus.
Yeah, I haven't been getting many guns. Like, I mean, I got a decent scout rifle now, but like, no auto rifles. Not, yeah. Hopefully, I get some before we do some Crucible.
I feel like I've been using the same pulse rifle since Earth.
Now the Crucible on this one, it still balances out the weapons in Crucible, right? I think it better because it's like
Mostly, I think. They're not all guns are created equal, though. I mean, there's
yeah,
still,
some guns have special abilities that definitely
You know,
If
Vex
you're a
make a
level,
difference.
yeah, if you're level 50 with an exotic weapon that does extra fancy shit versus a level 7 with a green scout rifle, clearly the level 50 is gonna be far superior in that situation.
See, that kind of sucks though, because it kind of ruins Crucible for people that haven't leveled up. But at least when I played it after I finished the campaign, and I did great. Like, I had a lot of fun, but it's also because I had some weapons I liked. Like, they weren't necessarily the most powerful, but I just liked the way they handled and stuff, so it worked for me. But Destiny 1 was like that at first. Then the whole people started unlocking the whole sprint shield thing, which is so stupid. Like, the fact that they would give a shield to people that other people don't have, it's like, that's just obviously gonna break the game.
And plus there was that one hand cannon or something that gave a bleed effect that was just really powerful in PvP.
Yeah, I believe it.
And you couldn't really competitively play PvP unless you had that one gun.
One, stop listening in on us. Two,
Speak of the fucking devil, finally.
He asked me not to tell anyone.
New gun. Like how I get excited over some random green weapon.
Yeah, I got a new, oh, it's a pulse rifle. Fuck. I guess it's better than a pistol, though. I'll try it out. Alright,
Warning.
we're...
Vex threat detected. They are blocking your path to the cave
I got
unit's
left behind.
teleporter. You will have to eliminate them. Warning. Vex threat detected. They are blocking your path to the cave unit's teleporter. You will have to eliminate them.
Stop paying attention, I forgot these ones explode.
I like the whole float, being able to float while you're shooting thing. Pretty cool.
Yep.
Oh shit. Oh shit! I just got raped. There's something weird about the mouse in this game. Maybe it's like I just have the sensitivity too high.
I thought your wholesale destruction of the Vex would make me miss my captain and crew less.
Let's see.
It did
Well, maybe
not.
it's aim smoothing that's messing me up, but I usually like that though. This thing. I don't know. Let's see if that's any better.
This is the Vex teleporter?
Yes, the Gate 6 will want it. You should pick it up.
Take that, you scrap heap! I'm out, baby! Out! Woo!
Hey, where are you?
Hey! You did it! You got me out! Ha! 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 Where am I?
Cade Unit, you are near the remains of my reactor core. Welcome to the Exodus Black, where all your dreams come true.
I'm excited to play Forsaken at some point, though. Maybe we'll pick it up for Black Friday.
Yeah, it just depends price, yeah.
Seems like you've met my new
I've heard
friends.
excellent
Failsafe,
things about it,
people
so
win, failsafe.
Which is the
I've always
evil
enjoyed
one?
Destiny.
I've only
Everything.
heard good things from people that like Destiny though, so I don't know.
Well, yeah, no one's gonna dislike a game, pick up the expansion, and all of a sudden like it. That's not usually how it goes. Especially not when it's the expansion to the sequel to a game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I've only heard it from people that were already like huge fans of even the first Destiny.
I'll hunker down in the Exodus
So, but it should be good. I mean, from what I heard, the Taken King was good too. So,
Yep, and it was a fantastic expansion.
was it better than Destiny 2, like vanilla?
Oh, we know, failsafe.
In some ways.
Yeah, 'cause I like Destiny 2.
Intruder alert.
But no, I'm sure it's good. But
It's the
Well,
key
the
to
thing about Taken King was it just added more to the base game. So you had the base game plus everything that the Taken King added versus, you know, with Destiny 2 you had
They're shooting at me.
just what was given. And it was okay. You know, Destiny 2 was a lot better than Destiny 1 in its base game
hell
form.
yeah, it was.
So there's that, but when you add good things to something that's already good, it just makes it better. When you add something really good to something that's not so good, you know, it
Is
evens
too
out.
much to hope that the Vex and Fallen
Yeah, I
finish
feel
each other
like the most Taken King could have done is even it out, because Destiny 1 was pretty weak. At least when I got it before the expansions, so.
I liked it. It had its problems, but I still... Oops. It had its problems, but I still liked it.
It's no Halo, but it's pretty good. Oh yeah, I forgot. When we were talking about what games we were playing, I started South Park like last night, and somehow I still managed to forget. Even though I really liked it, like it was really cool. Like obviously really funny, but also like I liked how the turn-based gameplay was a little more involving than most. You know, with the whole deflection of attacks and timing attacks, like I don't know, just makes it a little more fun than the normal turn-based. But although I was a little annoyed at how long some of the like animations and attacks would take, like for the enemy, like I kind of wish they would just like hurry it up a bit, because it seems like fights can take longer than they need to. Although maybe part of it is just me taking too long to choose what I want to use and stuff like that, but yeah, I feel like it still could be a little faster, that's all. But it's funny. I regretted choosing the fighter. I wish I had picked Jew, because it's just a hilarious class. Why would they even have that? But I like regretted clicking on fighter after I did it, because you can't change back. So maybe I'll restart the game and choose Jew.
I liked Assassin, I think it was.
Thief, you mean? I think there was Mage, Fighter, Thief, and Jew.
Yeah, okay. It becomes an Assassin at some point. Or you can turn yourself into Assassin with enough leveling up and skill points and stuff like that. I think for the platinum you need to pick a Jew.
Oh, really?
Briefly. I don't remember.
Can you
You're gonna
change the character, or
No.
do you just do like another slave slot or something?
Save slot. You might want to look at a trophy guide, because there are a bunch of missables, and they come pretty hard and fast. And
Shit.
there's some spoilery stuff, but it's not too bad. It's mostly like the Chim Pokemon.
Oh, you know what was cool is I found a video game. It was Shadow of the Cyclopsis. And it was one of those things where I immediately clicked on it to just get rid of it and put it in my inventory, but then I realized, wait a second, that looked just like Shadow of the Colossus's cover, and yeah, it was a nod to that, which I thought was awesome. The South Park boys have good taste.
Also, speaking of which, if you want the platinum, you have to not sell anything, ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why? That's a stupid thing for a platinum.
Hold on, Kate. We're on our way.
Yep. You just gotta keep everything in your inventory.
Activating defensive
Man,
shield.
what were they thinking with that?
Six must stand back.
Well, there is a trophy for farting on a Nazi zombie fetus, so I guess in the grand scheme of things, not selling your shit isn't that big of a deal.
Well, farting on a Nazi zombie fetus makes more sense than not selling stuff in an RPG.
Hey, you probably want to hustle.
Yes.
You just said something about
Farting
ripping
on
my
anything
beautiful horn off my
makes
face.
more sense than
My beautiful, beautiful horn?
not selling stuff in a RPG game.
Intruder alert.
It's us.
I haven't been able to fart on anyone yet, but I have been punching people a lot. Punching people is fun.
I like stabbing people.
And it's good in the
personally.
game too. I might have to turn the old PS4 Pro on at some point. Compare the graphics. This is the point I was at when I last played it, so this little area. I kind of assumed that the Pro version is going to look better, but maybe not. Who knows? All I know is the Pro version looks great.
Too bad I don't have a 4K TV to truly appreciate that.
Yeah, HDR too, that's another really big thing with this game.
Damn it.
Not all games, I think like HDR is pretty overrated by a lot of people, but in this game it works super well.
I heard it's great in Red Dead.
If by great you mean non-existent, yeah.
It makes the mini-map look a lot nicer.
I mean, it does make the colors look better, but that's about it. Like, otherwise it actually looks kind of worse to a lot of people. But yeah, $80 million, well actually, $800 million budget, and Rockstar can't even get the HDR right.
For the controls.
Oh yeah, the controls are even worse. Yet Polyphony Digital can get the HDR right and make it 10 years ahead of its time. Literally.